You're fine, girl.
Really?
Yeah, yo, girl, your whole career is fucking blown up. You got a real career now, man. You go out there, you sell tickets. You're not playing bananas in New Jersey to 10 people like me.
Oh, well, I went over there and played it by the railroad tracks.
Yeah.
There was a fire on a train while I was on stage,
I
right?
believe you, man.
Half the people, right?
What's it like now where you go to a place and the tickets are sold? It's got to be a great feeling at this point, right?
Yeah, I guess it definitely is. It is different. You know what's funny? It's like you almost forget what it was like when it wasn't.
Interesting.
And then you forget, and you just almost forget about it quick. And you also get nervous that, like, I feel more pressure now to make jokes.
Right.
Whereas before, I just felt a pressure to be myself.
Right. But now it's like they want to be funny. They pay good money to see you.
Right. And now I feel a little bit of that all the time. And some of it I don't like. And so I'm trying to find ways in my own life to get back into a place where I just feel like that pressure isn't there, you know?
Well,
even in like a day-to-day basis, like, I mean, Nick's done so much to help our podcast grow and like Instagram and
right.
Like, he really championed a lot of different ideas and, so it's been
everything you guys got is professional as far as like the cameras, the content. It's all like, it's like podcasting is a business now. It's almost like for our friends who don't have podcasts, like, and who still think like doing a late night set matters. It's like that shit is so 20.
You're out of your mind.
It's 2019.
Yeah.
The only way to get ahead is to like having somebody out here like a Joe Rogan, like all you guys get like that's like being on the Tonight Show, like you guys. So like Johnny Carson was like the guy, and then like all the comedians we've ever heard of, Seinfeld, Ray Romano, all these guys who blew up and became icons. Did so through Carson, and now I feel like it's Joe Rogan. It's like now you got you, Bert Kreischer, Tom Segura, all these guys that are selling more tickets than anybody. Yeah. What's the common theme? You guys all crushed it when you came on Rogan. You all crushed it, and then because it's one thing, it's like comedians can go on big podcasts and not do well, and then nothing happens. So it's like one of those things. You guys were all great, and then you guys all went on the episodes and crushed. So it's like now his fans become your fans, but now it's not even. Now it's your fans. So now it's like when you go, maybe the first time they heard of you was through this guy or through that. Everybody needs a Godfather, But now it's like you've converted real fans, and I think the only way that we can do that now in 2019 is through podcasting. So when I came out here to promote my special, I was like, man, I want to do Bert and I want to do Theo. I would love to have done Rogan, but it's not possible right now for me. I got to get to the next level, but I was like, that's more important to me than doing any late night shit.
Wow.
Like the late night bookers were like, oh, because it's so PC now. They're like, oh, I had jokes about my daughter being Puerto Rican. And, they were on my Comedy Central special. Because one thing I'll say about Comedy Central is they're about the comedian first. That's why it's dope. That's why like specials that come out on Comedy Central are dope because the executives there are not scared. They're like, no, this is the name comedy is in our network.
Right.
So if you think that shit's funny, even if it's crossing the line and whatever, then we'll stand by you and we'll protect you. So
that's
that part
true.
of it's
I've
dope.
seen some of Ron Funch's clips, and his just did really well. And I
Huge.
saw some of his clips, where he called his son the N-word. You know?
Man.
And I respect it. It was just like it was so funny.
Yeah, dude.
But for them to be willing to also put that out, and I just saw one of yours too. Actually, they started putting clips of yours.
They started putting clips of mine up now.
I just saw one yesterday.
So I have a clip. Actually, one of the clips I put up is me impersonating my daughter.
Can we play it or not?
Yeah, sure. I don't care.
Will we get in trouble for playing that, Nick?
Well, where is it posted?
It's on my Instagram.
Okay, yeah, that'll be fine.
And his daughter's Puerto Rican, dude.
Yeah, my Puerto Rican. Oh, well, actually, the clip that I was on my Instagram, I'm gonna post a daughter one tomorrow. The clip that's on my
build that crib. You know what I'm saying,
fuck
bro?
Yeah, baby.
Let's fucking get these kids locked down.
They said I couldn't do it on late night, or I could do those jokes, but I couldn't impersonate and put on a Puerto Rican accent because I'm not Puerto Rican, and it's
my God.
That's such bullshit. Like, it's my daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's my kid.
It's your kid, and you know what's funny is they'll let anybody get on there and impersonate like somebody from the South or somebody from the Midwest.
Yeah.
Or somebody who they think is, uneducated, as long as the uneducated person isn't black or Mexican. But if it's like they're white and uneducated, then it's fine. But the thing is, the people that are on all these networks, they're fucking white. Yeah,
but that's why, like, what you have, like the type of success you have and the way that you're selling tickets now is so powerful because you could, not that you're a scandalous dude, unless, do you still finger women? Do you still get paid to finger women?
I don't do that anymore.
Okay, so you're not a scandalous dude, and it's like, even if even if you said something that was out of bounds unintentionally, your fans are still going to be there, man. You're still going to go to wherever place and sell out that theater. Where some of these dudes are comedian friends who are tied up with these on these networks, like they say one shit, their fucking career is done. You know, everything will be taken away from them. But you got real fans that fuck with you, and you could say whatever you want to them because they're like, and that's what I want. And that's what you guys have out here, and that's what I'm going after. Like I got a podcast called The History Hyenas.
Yeah, and it's you and Giannis Pappas.
Me and Giannis Pappas, and we go fucking wild on that podcast.
And he's where's he from? He's Greek, isn't he?
He's Greek, yeah. We go wild, and our fans, you know, they're not as powerful and big as your guys' fan bases yet, but it's like, you know, we're trying to get there, man. It's unfiltered shit. We're talking about history, but we're being honest about shit, you know? Yeah. So it's dope.
Well, you certainly deserve it, man. You and Andrew Schultz are two of like the funniest guys that I always think about all the time.
Schultzy's got a career that like you, man. Yeah. Schultzy, wherever he goes, he sells out, and he put his shit on. Every network said no to Schultzy. Everybody said no to his hour special. Every single
they said he was like a male show. I heard all kinds of
whatever bullshit they said.
But he was the best comedian I saw when I was in New York.
Yep.
You know?
Now he's got millions and millions and millions of views, and what does that translate to? Ticket sales.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, you got to have this mindset where it's like the fans give us power. Like the fans have direct access to us, and we have direct access to them. It wasn't like that in the 90s. It's like, you know what I mean? Like Jerry Seinfeld could only be Seinfeld with one show on NBC, you know, like, and there was only one big show. There was a few networks. It's like now with this oversaturation, it's like, man, you could walk past the theater that you have sold out, and people may not even recognize you because they're sold out with your specific fans. Whereas like back in the day, it's like to be like a big, you know, if a guy who's selling out theater tickets, he would not be able to get through the airport without having to take 1,000 autographs.
Right.
But shit's different now.
Like John Wayne or
yeah, man. It's like
who else?
Fucking Marilyn Monroe.
No, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I'm talking about an entertainer though. Maybe John Newton. That's who I'm thinking of.
John Newton.
I mean, I feel so grateful. I don't even know how I happened into like, you know. I mean, I know I did a lot of work over the years doing stand up. But
you did your thing, man. You just, you know, and now look, and it's a beautiful thing because now it's like you have an opportunity to like be out here for like long format stuff. People get to know you that feel like they're a part of your family.
Yeah.
And then they come out to the shows, man, and you'll never lose them. You'll never lose the fans.
I get to have people like you on that I think are funny.
Dude, you could do something fucked up tomorrow and maybe you'll lose ads on the podcast.
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna lose your fans.
What do you think I would do that'd be fucked up? An honest crime you could see me doing. Let me take the hat off.
Honest, real shit that I could see you doing.
A real crime, and then I'm gonna tell you a couple about you.
Yeah, okay. So like a guy like you, well, first of all, you look like you're on crystal meth. Like, you know what I mean? Okay. Like I know you're not, but like you look like it would be shocking to me that a guy that looks like you isn't using crystal meth. Like I'm in shock that you're not.
Why? Because there's not a t-shirt under the sweater?
Well,
because it's just sweater to skin.
It's sweater to skin, yeah, and really and just like the hair and the beard, it's like you just look like
not a beard.
Well, whatever, like
a little bit of hair.
You know, he's got like a Civil War head. You know what I mean? And it just looks like you use drugs to like get through your pain. You know what I mean? So I would think so definitely like robbing a liquor store is what you look. You have that robbing a liquor store look. You also look like you could be like you're a suspect. You look like you're in any making a murder shit. Like you're on the list for sure. You're on the short list.
Wow. You know what's crazy is my sister can't even read. But what does it have to do with us right now? Hope you enjoyed that video, and you can watch another. And you can watch this one, you can watch this one. Different options, different choices. Some guy just brings you one option, not this guy. 2 options. Watch one. This one or this one.